Well, it is one of the most heartbreaking situations anyone can face. How do you support a loved one when they are reaching the end of their life? It can be overwhelming to think about, but there are those who specialize in helping families and caregivers with that difficult transition. They're called end-of-life doulas or death doulas.
This would have been her 47th birthday.
Leah Wooten often thinks about the good times with her friend and neighbor, Chloe.
She was a dynamo, just high performing, high functioning, incredibly intelligent, very smart, dedicated to seeing others succeed. She was the best, just the best.
The memories of her friend are bittersweet. In 2021, Leah found out Chloe wouldn't have long to live.
And it was a very aggressive cancer. It was a very short illness. From diagnosis to the day she died, it was 7 months. We were flailing. We didn't really know what to do. We were shocked, just an absolute shock that she was going this quickly.
It's always amazing to me to see how many lives people touch.
To help Chloe and Chloe's mom with that transition, Leah enlisted the help of Lynn Principe. She's an end-of-life doula.
Important thing to know is that we're a non-medical role, and we support dying people at the end of their lives as well as their caregivers. And that may mean planning process, being there to advocate for their wishes, helping them make sure all their paperwork's in order. We'll be there through their dying process and support afterwards.
Leah says Lynn's help was indispensable.
You think about how much we prepare for birth, but you don't really always have an opportunity to prepare for death, and we were able to do that in this situation. She met with Chloe. Chloe was not conscious in terms of being able to communicate, but she was squeezing hands, and she was able to talk with Chloe and help her prepare. She was obviously, at 48, not ready to exit this world, and Lynn helped her get there.
And Lynn showed Leah and Chloe's mom what they could do for Chloe.
We'll give them things that they can do that helps them to understand the process and be helpful in little ways, whether it's just a cool cloth on their head or reading to them, encouraging them to be involved.
I prayed over her and wished her well and told her it was okay to go. And then she had us make these little bracelets out of string that we could color coordinate, and we put one on Chloe and one on ourselves, and then we wore it until it fell off. And it was just, you know, these ritualized aspects of saying goodbye that really made all the difference.
And even after Chloe's passing, Lynn has continued to be there.
I think one of the biggest parts of that end-of-life process at that point is caring for the caretakers, because they're the ones that I think are suffering the most at that point.
She kind of became like a guiding star to us, a touch point on how to handle this. And she's been in our lives ever since.
And Lynn says doulas often work side by side with hospice. There are online schools for those interested in becoming an end-of-life doula. For more information, we've posted links at fox13news.com.